there was a controversy surrounding the winner, as you by no doubt have heard by now. Will Smith, prior to winning, attacked Chris Rock on the stage for making a joke about his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, slapped him with an open hand, shocked pretty much the world. And now the Academy's deciding what to do to him, what kind of discipline they should do to Will Smith and so on. So what was, as somebody who has been in the position of attending the Academy Awards, of winning an Academy Award for Best Actor, what did you make of Will Smith's behavior the other night?
It's not his behavior, it's our behavior that has led me to a very specific and difficult decision, which is to write this book. That would no more have been allowed to happen than to show up naked on the same show. The Academy Awards are a reflection of some of our best and all of our worst instincts. And we trample on that. And it's not funny, and it's not something that you can do and say, oops. We have a certain sense of society and its behavior. And we have respect for not only the society we are members of, but we don't give in to the least sensible behavior. And Will Smith would no more have approved of his own behavior had this been 10 years earlier than he would have jumped off the Brooklyn Bridge. But there is no boundaries anymore because no one is teaching them to us. No one. No one is teaching the Bill of Rights, and that ultimately is the society's picture of proper behavior. And no one is teaching that, and no one is calling for it. And that is the worst decision that a society can come to. This is not just Will Smith, and it's not just the Academy Awards. It's who we are, and how did we get to this clownish place? Can I remind you that the 2016 and the 2020 debates for the presidency of the United States contained every rotten, stupid thing, and no one called it out. We were, that was as, let's say, as illustrative if you were trying to get on the Ed Sullivan Show with vaudeville. The only thing they lacked were red noses and big floppy shoes. And that was not mentioned by any of the journalists involved. And no one spoke up for the inappropriateness of that behavior when it was as inappropriate as hell. And you can't do it. And if you do it, that's the country you live in.
That's fascinating. I mean, listen, I actually sat on the stage with Donald Trump when he made a reference to his unit. He was making a reference to the size of his manhood and comparing it to the other debate candidates. And I remember being stunned sitting next to Chris Wallace and Bret Baier thinking, oh my God, he's actually making a penis joke. I'm not exactly sure what to do, right? Like we're in uncharted territory here. And in the end, it's really up to, my view in the moment was that this is up to the voters to decide whether this is okay, and net, whether he's the guy they want, warts and all. And they decided he was. I don't know if I think that's the same, though, as what happened with Will Smith, because I think as a journalist doing a presidential debate, These guys are running for George Washington's job, and it's not your job to protect society from them. It's up to society to accept or reject. I think in the case of the Academy Awards, they're running a show that used to be, it had some problems here and there, but it used to be back in the day, the picture of elegance, glitz, glamour, excitement, a chance to celebrate these stars who we used to hold in high regard. And that moment spoke to a greater erosion in that entire system that is reflected now in the ratings. What do you make of it?
We live now in a spiral of decay that is as clear to see as any bad crime. We have been losing the one guaranteed audience. Everyone loves the Academy Awards. Everyone loves movies. And yet each year the audience is less and less and less. And there's a reason. And that reason is that we've thrown out anything having to do with film, which we can run and be proud of, but we're not. People name documentaries that are never seeable, and people talk about movies as if it is their job to correct the social gaffes of men versus women, and white people turning against Black people, that's their first job, not their second or third. There's no excuse for the political correctness that has overwhelmed our culture. And you have to have the right to, through your art, to have this given some serious thought.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.